Everyone, this is my first video of this channel, and this video is all about how you can go in abroad and study or work, anything that you want to go, and what step you need to take, and what thing you should do and you not to do in order to save your time, some cash and your energy. So let's get into the video without any further delay. So first thing first, you need your English proficiency test, and it can be anything, any test that you like to go for. Like, there are so many tests in the market, but there are some basic tests that accepted by all the university. First is IELTS, most famous IELTS, PTE and TOEFL. These are some basic tests that students like to go for, or for work or anything like to go for. So this step is essential because after going through this step, you are able to understand your level of English, and you can eliminate or select university as per your score, and it saves lots of time. So if you have this thought in your mind that after 12th, after bachelor's, or after anything you want to go abroad, never run towards counselors. First fulfill these steps, then at the end I will tell you, then go to the counselor, because counselor never going to give you something that benefits you. They always give you some courses or colleges that pay them high interest. So let's move to the second step. So second step is that course you want to do. Like, of course there are some background studies that you have done, like after your 12th you have master science, commerce, arts. After your bachelor you have your BA, BSc or BCom, anything. And if you're done with your master, so basically you have a very solid educational background, so you have a clear mindset that I want to go for this course or that course. But if you are not clear what you want to go, please have some vague idea in your mind, because there are ocean of courses. If you go for websites and any country, there are lots of courses, so never go like that. Have some idea, like I want to go in engineering, teaching, dancing, anything that you want, then start searching. And believe me, after having this thought that you like to do this thing, and after that you come across with hundreds of universities, and it's very time consuming process. So to save your time, please have this little idea in your head what you want to go for. Move to the third step. Step is related to our second step is finalize your university. So finalizing your university is one of the most important step, because in my case I come across with 10 to 11 universities that providing my course, and I am interested in their locality or ratings, and I fulfill all the requirements. So that's why I ended up with 11 university. So I divided this point into 3 parts that you can eliminate your university. First is your requirement, second is your fee, and third is your province. So let's talk about requirements. Like, you rather than your English test scores, you can check your proficiency, your requirement as per your grades. Like, most of the university wants 3.54 GPA, and you can easily convert by using Google or anything that you have into percentage, or convert into GPA or percentage into GPA, and you get to know that you are eligible or not. So you can eliminate by this process. Second one is fee. As per my knowledge, I observe that fee is more or less same for master's program. I look for a master program, more or less same, and there are in some university who shows that they have very low fees, but when you go for that course, they give you some additional 6 months or 1 semester additional program that you have to go for. And that program, any program that have duration of 6 months or 5 to 4 months, it's going to cost you 4 to 7 lakh easily. And additionally you have to stay there, your grocery, your transport, it all going to cost you around 10 lakh rupees. So be aware of these kind of hidden program that you have to do and go through. Mail your university, ask them, these are my requirements, please tell me if I'm eligible for this program only, or I have to do some additional certificate program or anything else. So fee. And last is province. Like, province, it's not about Canada, it's about whole world. If you are going to a city which is highly populated and they don't need any worker, like in Canada, British Columbia, Toronto, or in Japan, Tokyo, in UK is fully booked. Don't go for UK. I have my cousins that went there and came back, because there are lots of rules and regulations changing day by day. So yeah, back to the topic. If you go for a highly populated urban areas, you have to face the consequences and competition. So province, it totally depends on you. If you have that belief that I have a nice skill, I have command in my field, so go for it. There are lots of opportunity for you. But if you think that I need time to grow in my field, so go for urban areas, rural areas. I mean to say, sorry, I go for rural areas because in developed cities, rural areas is not means like rural area in India. They are pretty developed. They just don't have much facilities as per cities like British Columbia and Toronto, but like Nova Scotia or Saskatchewan, and there are many other provinces that provide you PR, and they are easy place to tackle. So these are three categories that you can keep in your mind and shortlist your universities. So the next fourth step is start collecting your documents. If you are done with all the process, start collecting your documents. Because it took lots of time. I'm not aware that it's going to take me that whole amount of time. And one more thing, it depends on which intake you really want to go. Like if you want to go Jan 2025, means winter intake, their form already open and closed now. They open in April to June to July as per the seat number, and they have to fill their seats. And if you want to go for September intake, the form will going to open in November 2024 and onwards. So as per your timeline and in which intake you want to go, you have to collect your documents. There are lots of documents, LOR, SOPs, your each semester mark sheets and transcripts in many cases. There are so many things. I will make another video on this topic because there are lots of documents that you need to collect. This is not very tough point, but it's consumed lots of your time. Like in my case, my LORs take whole 15 to 20 days because my teacher are on vacations, admissions going on. There are always some issues going on in the colleges. So be aware, because in India we don't have culture of LORs. So be aware of this. Start collecting your documents. And after this point, only one step is left. Apply for the course. Now you select your program, your university as per fee, structure, province, everything is done. Now start applying. In this step, you should go for a counselor and tell them, I decided everything. I've done my own research. I want to go in 2 or 3 universities. In the end, you always have 2 or 3, or one is much better. It's best if you have only one university in your mind. But no problem if you have 3 universities, because every counselor do not have partnership with every university. I will give you my example. In my case, I really like to go for University of Victoria, and I talked to my counselor and told them I want to go in this university. First, they provide you very useless course, very like hospitality and diplomas related to HR, and the thing that really least needed in Canada right now. So please do your research. Never go to the counselor with your just idea in head like I want to go. Do your research. Right, especially time like this. Right now, time is very critical in everywhere in the world. So tell them that I want to go. What I'm saying, so my counselor told me that they are not dealing with this certain university, and I have to pay 1,50,000 as interest or as their fees if I want to really go for this university, or otherwise these are the university. If you want to go, you can take these university. But I changed my counselor, and second counselor have partnership with this university, so I go for it. So never stick to a one counselor. You can easily change your counselor. There are lots of counselors in the market. There are some famous names. Go for them. Don't pay for your counseling fees. There are lots of free counseling going on. If you've done your own research, it doesn't take lots of time. So be mindful. So thank you. These are the 5 points that I really want to tell you, including my personal experience, because I don't know about these points like time management, financial issues, my scores. I start searching for university. I don't have my scores in my hand, and when I got my scores, it's not matching the requirements. It's very chaotic and hectic. So I really don't want anyone to go through that process. So do step by step. Please follow these steps, and you can apply easily. Thank you so much. Start again. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3.